Good morning, class. I am your teacher, Cherelle, and I will be your teacher for today. Before we start to our new lesson, let's first have a review of our previous lesson. Again, what was our lesson yesterday? Very good. Now, can you identify the verb and the simple tense of verb in this sentence? Alright. So number 1, the doctor calls the patient. Number 2, we broke the glass yesterday. Number 3, the group will visit the garden later than afternoon. Very good, class. You've really learned from our previous lesson. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Today, we are going to have a short activity and we call it Guess Me, Complete Me. I have here strips of paper with words. Using the given strips of papers, you will fill in the missing word in the sentence using the given strips of paper. Alright. If you want to answer, just raise your hand and wait for me to call your name. One correct answer is equivalent to 1 star. Is that clear, children? Are you all ready? Alright. So number 1, she blank at the park with her friend. Was playing. Who wants to answer the first sentence? Yes, Carla. Very good. Read the whole sentence with your answer. Alright. She is playing at the park with her friend. Very good. You have a star. Thank you, Carla. You may now take your seat. Number 2, he blanked a book and his friend was sleeping on the couch when they heard a siren. Is reading? Was reading. Who wants to answer the second sentence? Yes, Jonah. Very good. Now, read the sentence together with your answer. He was reading a book and his friend was sleeping on the couch when they heard a siren. Great job! You have a star. Thank you, Jonah. You may now take your seat. And for the third, he blanked on the couch. Was sleeping. Now for the third sentence, who wants to answer? Yes, Mark? Very good. Now, read the sentence with your chosen strip of paper. Very good. You have a star. Thank you, Mark. You may now take your seat. And for the fourth, I was blank a movie with my friends. Watching. Who wants to answer the fourth sentence? Yes? Very good. Now, read the sentence with your answer. Very good. You have a star. Thank you. You may now take your seat. And for the last, he went blank with his dog. Shopping. And for the last sentence, who wants to answer to have a star? Very good. Now, read the sentence with your answer. Good job! You have a star. Thank you. You may now take your seat. Did you enjoy our activity, children? That's great. It seems that you are now ready to listen and learn from our discussion this morning. Look at her, students. We have the following words. We extracted these words from the example earlier. The combination of is plus the base from the verb plus ing is what we call the present participle, while the combination of was or went plus the base form of the verb plus ing is what we call past continuous. So this morning, you will be learning about the different participle and past continuous. Our target is to explore using the present participle and past continuous in a sentence. Now, what do you observe on the chart? What else? Very good, class. Nice observation. Now, let's explore deeper about our topic. First, let's define the present participle. The present participle ing. The present participle is used when talking about an action or event that is going on now or at the moment. Most commonly, we use the present participle ing as an element in all continuous verb forms, the present continuous, the past continuous. The auxiliary verb indicates the tense, while the present participle remains unchanging. For example, I was playing computer games all night. Past continuous. Another example. At present, Anna is collecting pictures of endangered species. Present continuous. The present participle is formed by adding ing to the base form of verb. We use am for the pronoun I. Verbs ending in e, drop e and add ing. Example, like, liking, write, writing. Can someone give one verb that ends in e and add ing? Very good, children. Verbs that one syllable ending in one vowel and one consonant, double the consonant and add ing. Example, sit, sitting, swim, swimming. Now, can you give one verb that one syllable ending in one vowel and one consonant that will double the consonant if we will add ing? Very good, children. Verbs ending ie, change ie to y and add ing. Example, lie, lying, die, dying. Now, give two verbs that ends in ie and will change to y and will add ing. Great job, children! Children, the present participle is used not only to form verb sentence, it can be used after verbs of movement and position, often after the verb to go. Example, she went shopping. They came running towards me. Jack and his dad have gone fishing until later this evening. After verbs of perception in the pattern verb plus object plus present participle to indicate the action being perceived. Example, we saw him moving the lawn. Liz heard someone singing. She saw him swimming across the pond. After verb of movement, action, or position to indicate parallel activity. Example, he sat looking at the pedestrians. July walks reading her newspaper. She walks eating sandwich. Did you understand the present participle, children? Very good. Now, let's define the past continuous. The past continuous tense formula involves the past tense to be, was or were, and the present participle of the verb, the ing form, was or were plus present participle. For example, while I was studying, my friends were playing. Keep in mind that you must conjugate to be to match the subject. Use was for first or third person singular subjects, such as I, he, she, or it. Example, she was working on an email when the fire alarm rang. Alright, is that clear, class? Can you give me an example? Anyone from the class? Yes, Irish? Very good. Thank you, Irish, for your answer. Class, based on the example that Irish provided, why can we say that it is past continuous? Yes, Erica? Very good. Thank you, Erica. Another example. Yes, Jane? Very good. Thank you, Jane. Class, what makes the sentence a past continuous? Any idea? Yes, Catherine? Very good. Thank you, Catherine. Next, use verb for all other subjects, including all plural subject and the singular second person subject, you. Example, you were becoming a great novelist because switching to screenplays. Who can give me an example? Yes, Tara. Very good. Thank you, Tara. Class, based on the example I provided earlier, we can say that it is a past continuous, as it said that we are going to use for including all these subjects, wherein our examples are those great novelists. The novelist is our subjects that resonate that plural subject, singular second person subject, wherein it is you. Did you understand, class? Very good. Now, we will test your understanding of the present participle and past continuous tense. You will have an independent practice. You will be given a worksheet. Read carefully the sentences. In this activity, you will fill in the blanks that the missing verb of the sentence. Is that clear, students? Alright, you can now start answering. Good job, everyone. It seems that you really listened and learned from our discussion about the present participle and past continuous. Alright. Activity time. Yes, we're going to have another activity and we call this word of wizardry. Below are the mechanics of this activity. The class will be divided into 2 groups. Each group will compete to see who will answer first and determine the sentence whether it is past continuous or present participle. I will read the sentence twice. Each group will be given 1 minute to guess and write their answer to the cardboard. The first group to raise cardboard with the correct answer will gain the point. Is that clear? Alright, let's start. It was snowing yesterday. Again, it was snowing yesterday. Next, she would have been expecting me. She would have been expecting me. Next, they were eating at the restaurant. They were eating at the restaurant. Next, the children were shouting when the teacher came in. The teacher was shouting when the teacher came in. Last, he was singing. He was singing. Very good. Group 2, you've won the game. Alright, it seems like everyone really learned our lesson very well because of the intense game. With that, let's give ourselves a round of applause. For now, class, we will be measuring your learning in the current class period through an individual exercise that gauge how far you have progressed with our topic. You can use 1 whole sheet of paper for this activity. Alright, now you can start answering. Are you all done? Alright, now we will have a group activity. The class will be divided into 2 groups for a group activity. Each group must follow the mechanics and be graded accordingly to the rubrics below. And here is the mechanics. And here is the rubrics for short dialogue and play. Alright, now let's have some recap about the topic we have discussed. What was our topic all about? Can you give at least 5 examples of present participle and past continuous? Alright. How does the present participle different from the past continuous? Very good. You really understand our topic. Alright. In a 1 whole sheet of paper, write 5 sentences using present participle and 5 sentences using past continuous. Is that clear? Alright. And here is for your assignment. I will read the directions. Complete the following sentences using an appropriate present of past participle tense.